Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today, challenge day number 11, and I'm gonna ride the goat bike. I know it's an older version, it's a folding goat, but it's still a goat bikes, and I convert to the pedals because the one I got was pegs, and it's dual suspension, one over here and one over here. Really cool looking bike, and if you're ordering the new one, it's gonna be amazing because you're gonna get brighter headlight, which already bright actually on the older version, but you're gonna have a low and high steam. Also, you're supposed to get also like this projection on your bike as well. So, and the control of the switching, like turning signals, gonna be on probably the same way. Display will be a little bit different. This one is a little bit larger, a lot of options to adjust, which I'm gonna make video later on. And it does have a nice seat, tail light, and turn signals as well. Rack, so it's kind of portable folding goat, which discontinued. A nice suspension with adjustment, preload, locking. So let's go for a ride. Alright, so goat bike. And I saw some question about, so this one comes with pedal assist 0 setup right away. So I press, you can change it if you want to the pedal assist level 1, but it might go, oh, I forgot to put my phone holders, but it's okay. It's should be really fun to ride this bike, and mostly it's not only comfortable, but it's fast for folding bikes. So I'm gonna probably pedal, yeah, on pedal assist level 1. That's more than enough for me, 12 miles an hour, just for tonight. It's kind of cold, but I'm continue doing this 30 days 30 bikes challenge. So welcome to join. If you're the first time watching my videos, so this challenge I created started actually 11 days ago. So I ride 11 so far. It's this number 11 bike I rode, and I'm gonna do at least 30 bikes every day. New bike I'm gonna ride, and I'm gonna go. Oh wow, that's kicking really nice. I still need to adjust the pedal. No, it's good actually. So yeah, it's a really fun bike to ride, and headlight are actually bright, but the new version will be better. So about this challenge, it's pretty simple. If you want to join, welcome. So every day I'm gonna ride new bicycle, and wow, it's kicking. So there's some delay. I still need to work on the settings. Later on I'll talk to you. So about this challenge, so I want to get you guys to motivate to ride the bicycle more often. It's good not only for you as a fun, but if you pedal the bike, it will give you good health benefit. Pedaling is good, and that's why most people buying the bicycles, not only to commute to job, to work, or like to school or anywhere, also to get back on track. If you, like some people used to bike like road bikes, like me, I used to bike more often road bikes, but once you gain weight, it's kind of harder to become usually. So most people just give up biking or too lazy. So electric bicycle will help you, because in case if you cannot pedal anymore, you can always use pedal assist. And I'm gonna put to 0 to see how hard to pedal this bike. And if I'm in 0, my throttle is not working, but Actually nice. It's I like the way it's pedaling without any power, 10 miles an hour. So I'm gonna ride electric bicycle tonight with no power, I guess, with zero pedal assist, zero. So it's not only saving the battery, but getting me exercise. That's what I want, actually. Some workout a little bit. Talking about the bike itself, new goat. It's gonna be probably #1 bike in 2024. Maybe some people skeptical about the speed. Yeah, it can go up between 40 to 50 miles, depending on your weight, of course. That's how every single bicycle works, and most companies post the maximum whatever on display. I believe this one about 39 miles an hour, but I can get over 31 or 32 miles an hour easy with my weight on it. So I should have a motor goat bike probably by beginning of the February. Hopefully it will arrive on time, so I can test it out to see if the bike not only fast but also the performance, the quality build, because you probably saw one of my videos about goat bikes. I reviewed 3 of them, like not really reviewers, because I didn't do a review yet. I only did like different riding and testing, and just to show you walk around. I don't really call it as review, actual review, because in order to review bicycle or anything, you have to have long-term experience. If somebody show like just bicycle for 5 minutes, 10 minutes on video, like I do on YouTube, it's not really 100% as review, because it's just give you basic information. The one might get you interested in the bike. But so far I'm happy with this bike, but I'm expecting the motor goat, which will have more speed, a lot of upgrades, bigger battery, because the one I have only like 13 amp battery, and even with that battery, I'm going to turn pedal assist level 1. Even with that battery, it's still, oh, it has a horn, I forgot to let you know. Sorry, I scare people at night. I thought I'm on the cycle who is riding at night or walking, but there's some people who like to walk at night, and they showed me 23 Celsius outside, but I don't think it's correct information. It's probably the battery temperature, I'm not sure. So there's some information on the display, like temperature, the date is not correct, because I noticed the date would refresh once you turn off the bike or remove the battery, actually. That's why I give up on date. I don't care about temperature because it's not accurate. But I did adjust in settings the diameter of the wheel, and the conversion, it works really good. So if you're looking to buy with pedals or with pegs, if you're not sure which one, the easiest way to get with the pedals, and if you decide to go to pegs, it is much easier. You would just remove the pedals and insert the pegs. If you decide to go from pegs to pedals, it is easy as well, as long as you know how to do it. You would have to have few tools to do that. So that's a goat bike, and you do have nice projection on the ground while you're riding at night, so it's kind of not only cool looking but also some safety feature. Also, this one is a really comfortable seat. Alright, so I'm not sure which bike I'm gonna ride tomorrow. Oh, I think I know. So tomorrow I'm gonna have Ijo bike, and I need to test it out. I didn't ride it for a while. It's gonna be Ijo G8 model. It's more like city step-through bike with a high it's about 35 miles now, the top speed on that bike as well, but it's only like 55 pounds weight. And yeah, the goat bikes are been on the market for, I believe, the second year so far, maybe a little bit less. I think yeah, like about 1.5 years maybe. And how people like asking sometimes about warranty. Any bike you buy, actually, since I work with did many reviews and talked to many brands, and I know most of the brands, when you contact them, what they ask you to do, to send them video. And here's the reason why: because anytime you contact anybody in support, they have, most of them, they don't have any idea about the bikes much. So whatever you tell them, they don't understand it, or they don't know anything much about e-bicycles. Probably you know more than they do. So that's the reason they're asking for send them a detailed video, so they can show this video to tech support, not tech support, actually a mechanic at the factory. And here's the reason why. So most bikes are sold by different department, even it's a factory direct. Like goat bikes, it's not factory direct usually. I think it's basically a bit different scenario. But even the biggest name, like probably already, they do not know much about e-bikes other than just basic stuff. So let's say somebody have issue with some codes, they can tell, okay, this is problem, but they'll ask you to do some steps to fix it, and if it doesn't work, they will ask you to record another video and send them back, and then they'll send you part to replace it. The reason they do it, because it's they are not really trained for any e-bikes troubleshoot by themselves. None of them. They usually take your information and send to the factory, because most of the bikes sold by third party, or even not third party, even it's a factory direct, like Diva U, for example. It's a manufacturer, and they do now sell directly to consumer, but the people who is in a support team over there, or sales support, whoever you contact them, they don't know much about electric bicycles. I already learned it many times. I have to actually teach them sometimes and point to the problem. So they might send you controllers, they might send you more stuff that what you actually need. You probably just need to press some button or do some reset, that's it. So, but they don't know much, but that's why they send out this video to factories. To factory, the factory might record small video for you, actually for them, and because it's usually like if it's not direct from the factory, then they are like third party, like after so basically what they do, they go to the factory, they tell what they want on the bike, and the factory builds them. So it's not like, that's why anytime you buy any bike, most of them, 19% I would say, on the market, they don't really service their own bikes, none of them. Even the Aventón, I think, they would send everything back to the factory, because the factory would be responsible for parts to send you or replace. Some companies, they do have parts available locally in USA or whatever country you bought the bike from, but most of them don't stock the parts because they don't know what exactly will break. or what issues are gonna run to. And also the warranty actually comes not from the seller, it usually comes from the factory. That's why anytime you buy electric bicycle, it's not you may have some delay sometimes and get mad about some brand because say, oh, it took a month for them to get the parts to me. But actually it's not the brands took a month, the one you bought the bicycle from. It's a factory who have some delay. They probably either didn't have the parts in stock, maybe they didn't have the supplier didn't provide them enough the parts to, or maybe they provide them defective one. So there's many chains like in any business. So that's why if any issue with a bike for the 1 year or 2 years warranty, it's handled actually directly. Well, you contact your seller, but the seller actually contact the factory, so the factory will help. So let's see how fast the bike can go on pedal assist level 5 at night. And my battery is at 51 volt. It's 48 volt system. I'm gonna go from stop sign, so you will not tell me I didn't stop and stop. Let's see, right here. So let's test it out, the top speed at night at cold temperature. It's not the cold, it's like about 45 degree or maybe 50, and I have 51.3 volt older model folding gold, and I weigh 50. Oh, it's almost like wheel. I weigh 212 pounds right now, like it's 23, 25, 26, 27. It's only 27, but I'm not sure. I don't have my GPS with me. I don't remember if the number actually accurate on display, so it might be a little bit show less since I changed it, so it might go even faster because I could feel it's a little bit faster. So let's try this way. $23. Under 28 miles, and either the way I change it, maybe it show less because I did change diameter, but actual mileage faster, but also maybe the temperature effect on the speed. I noticed like there are so many factors, but I know when I try to throttle, it's almost like wheel on this bike. It's 1000 watt, but very powerful, but because it's a geared. So this bike is probably about 85 to 90 newton torque power versus to the new version. It will be 110, but the other one will be much faster because it's a direct drive, so it's a little bit different system. It's gonna be much quieter, but this one is not that loud, but still this one is very smooth ride. I think they're gonna have the same fork, so the fork is good on this bike, and similar brake brains, same brand, but they have like 4 pistons, so it's like much better braking. But this one actually braking on the dime, it's like really good braking. So even with a 2 piston, it's braking fast and good. But so it's pedaling is good on this bike because it's a large bike. That's the reason I decided to convert this one. I have conversion kit, so versus to motor goat or billy goat. The billy goat actually it's fun bike, Yeah, I was reaching about 32 miles an hour, and I might have it in a couple, probably in a week maybe, if I still record. I'm pretty sure I'm going to record, so I should have it later on. Billy goat and motor goat. So I think I'm going to include them because they are, I think they can still make it to the first 30 e-bikes. But I only rode 11, so I have about 19 more to go at least. And then we'll see how the weather. And it does take a lot of time, not only riding, because I do ride bike even before that day. Like for example, I rode a bike today in the morning, but I rode different bike, for example, and I want to ride the new one for the video, because as I mentioned before, this 30 days will be every day new electric bicycle. So this challenge every day will have new electric bicycle, and we'll talk about the bicycle I ride or about any update. So about update on goat bicycles, I noticed like people post on my group in goat bike about delivery. I noticed they sold out all the models so far. The only thing they might still have few, it's like motocross bike, which like pretty cool bike. It's like Soron style, but like it's called, I believe, Dirty Goat or something. So you might want to check it out. It's a more expensive, but it's very good price after 10% off, and my discount is DAD. I'll post link in description as well, so you can get 10% off on any purchase from Goat Bikes. So the price dropped to 3,600 for the bike. It's pretty good, like Soron type of bike, and I don't think you can buy that cheap as a brand. So it's very good price and looks like good pack of battery over there, large. So rest of them is sold out, and the next shipment I understand will be like in March. So if you buy bikes right now, don't expect to receive any notification of shipment, because they will only send notification when they are ready to ship from warehouse, and that should be somewhere in March, beginning of March, or I'm not sure. I would not expect before March. So if they say March 1st, from my experience, any brand who has, let's say, March 1st, it's not something up to them, it's up to the custom, also the factory, because they need to produce, I think, more bicycles than previous batch. I think a lot of people love these goat bikes and they buy them, so I expecting the price also to go up anytime soon, like I don't know when, but don't be surprised to see price increase. How much increase? They usually increase about $100 up, so it can go up to whatever like MSRP listed there. And also this is introduction price, and let me explain why they do this and how the most company does it. Usually the introduction price and stiff discounts they give you, so to get more people sign up and buy the bicycle, not just because they want to give you the best deal, but they want to have more people experience and love it and share with their friends and online everywhere. So the more likes, then more people will be interested. That's how the brand is built. So that's how it's most of the smart brands does it. The price is ridiculously good, and it sometimes feels like, oh, maybe they use a bad stuff, or no, they're actually really nice. Even on this model, they were selling so cheap, but it's actually have nice headlight, tail light, very nice motor. Actually, I never have problem. I rode like motor goat with my wife, over maximum load, off-road, no issue at all. most bicycle would probably have issue with the motor by now. So it's a very good build. Also the way I can see from my experience, they put real nice like large bolts, if they like on the head, like on steam, on handlebar. They have nice handlebar, which actually this one is made out of steel, very strong, so it's have kind of BMX style, not really, but mixed. So they do have really nice fork on this bike as well. The brakes is not a really big brand, but they works really good. So yeah, don't expect like cheap stuff. They actually good. They put good stuff on the bike, but the price is too cheap to be true sometimes. But again, that's introductory price to get more people to be involved and like it. And then probably later on, probably after April, you will see the price will be about at least 2,500. So for any reason, if you're not happy with the bike, like for example too fast for you, that's most problem you may face, because the bike may be too fast, but you can still adjust it and go slow. It's easy to adjust in settings in this model, or even in previous, like in the new model. You can adjust on this model. You can adjust power and many other options. This I'm gonna do probably later on display and how to do that. So you will like if you worry what I'm gonna do if I don't like it, I think it will have good resale value as well. If you're buying for current price with discount, you can easily even resell probably later on for profit, because the actual price will be about 2,500 probably by summer. And it's a good price still, because as of today there are not many brands who has the same spec close to, unless you buy dual motor. And I don't like dual motor much. I don't have any dual motor. I tried them, but I didn't really like a lot. But it depends what you're looking for. They may be good climbing, but you have to learn the weight too much. I like to pedal mostly the bikes, that's why. But again, the gold bikes, they're good deal right now. So if you're looking for fast bike, powerful, then you may want to consider one. And I'm pretty sure if you're looking for fast one, you will be very happy. I guess that's all for today. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.